You cannot survive in the pharmaceutical industry without the knowledge of compliance. Yes, you cannot survive. Irrespective of any department, if you will say that I'm working in R&D, if you will say that I'm working in ADL, if you will say that I'm working in formulation and development, you will say that I'm in the department which is not directly connected with the compliance. So the compliance, the knowledge of compliance or knowing every guideline of compliance is not necessary for me. Why I should gain the knowledge of compliance? So let me tell you that in today's scenario, if you do not have the knowledge of compliance, you cannot survive in the pharmaceutical industry. Hi, I am Dr. Rupali Paranspe, founder of Blue Ocean Compliance Company and best-selling author of my book Blue Ocean of Compliance, also a TEDx speaker. So on my YouTube channel, every week I share the videos based on my experience and based on the extract of the CGMP guidances which must be followed if you want to qualify the regulatory inspection, even if you want to survive in the regulated market, or even you want to survive in the domestic market. So knowledge of compliance is must. Without the knowledge of compliance, if you will not have any knowledge of compliance, you cannot survive in pharmaceutical industry, because you will not be knowing that which mistakes you are doing because of the the ignorance, because you do not know what is the guideline, what are the compliance practices should be followed, and what are the things which you should not do, so that there will be non-compliance created. So in today's session, we are going to discuss few basics of CGMP practices, right, which to qualify the regulatory inspection, even to maintain the basic compliance on your side. Okay, so let me tell you that in our pharmaceutical companies, there are the different departments, right? If you will start with the warehouse, so there is warehouse. So in warehouse you will have to follow the good warehousing practices. So then if you will see that there is another department, production. So in production and in other department, good manufacturing practices to be followed. In quality control laboratory department, so you will have to follow the good laboratory practices, right? So in the same way, if you are working in any of the departments, so you will have to follow the CGXP. So the guidelines is nothing but the rules which have created, or we have the rules which have prepared after the deaths because of the non-compliances in the world. So following the compliance or following the guidelines is to save the life of people. And in every video I repeat this message, that the compliance is to save the life of people, and it is not only to qualify the regulatory inspection. So do not forget to watch my video or my message every week on my YouTube channel. So today we were discussing about the regulatory audit or regulatory inspections. Yeah, we were talking about the department. So there are different departments in the pharmaceutical industry, like warehouse, production, quality control, and quality assurance, right? And different departments are there. So you will have to first knowledge of compliance of that particular department, right? For warehouse, you will have to follow the good warehousing practices, and all over the manufacturing side, good manufacturing practices to be followed. If your company is API manufacturing company, so you will have to follow the you will at least follow the ICH Q7 guidance. Okay, and if you are in the quality control lab, so you must be having the knowledge of good laboratory practices, 21 CFR part 11 compliance, and basic CGMP for all the departments. Yes, for all the departments. Only gaining knowledge only for your department may not be helpful if you want to really grow to the next level. And yes, knowing and not doing is equal to not knowing. So whatever you read, that should be implemented on your side. So at the time of so to qualify any regulatory inspection, one thing you should keep in mind that whatever SOPs or practices you have prepared on your side, those practices must be in line with the regulatory guidelines. Yes, those practices must be in line with the regulatory guidances, and that those practices must be followed by you. Okay, only making the SOPs which are very complicated, which comply all the regulatory guidelines, which all the CGMP practices, but if you do not follow on your side, so it is not going to help you. Okay, so you must follow the SOP, you must follow your SOP, so that when you will follow your SOP, so at least we can say that you can have some confidence to qualify any regulatory inspections. So only knowing and not doing is equal to not knowing. So these were the Blue Ocean compliance tips. With this, Dr. Rupali Paranspe signing out until we meet again. Bye.